North Korea says its latest weapons test was of a submarine-launched ballistic missile that marked a new phase in its defense capability. The test was by far the most provocative since Pyongyang first began a dialogue with Washington in 2018, and marked a significant step in North Korea's nuclear weapons program. Analysts said a proven submarine-based missile capability would take the North's arsenal to a new level, allowing deployment far beyond the Korean peninsula and a second strike capability in the event of an attack on its military bases. The new type ballistic missile was fired in vertical mode in the waters off Wonsan Bay, it was reported, identifying the weapon as a Pukgoksong-3. Photos carried by the official newspaper showed a black and white missile emerging from the water and appearing to shoot into the sky. The Federation of American Scientists called it Pyongyang's longest-range capable solid-fuel missile, adding the launch was unambiguously the first nuclear-capable missile test since November 2017. The North carried out a successful test of the solid-fuel Pukgoksong-1, also known as KN-11, in August 2016, which flew around 500 kilometers. South Korean President Moon Jae-in said South Korean F-15K jets patrolled over the disputed islets called Dokdo in Korea and Takeshima in Japan, which are controlled by Seoul and claimed by both countries, a move that could inflame already strained ties between the two. The South Korean Defense Ministry clarified 2 out of the 4 jets that took part in the patrol flew over the disputed islands. F-15K jets from the US-based Boeing cost more than $100 million apiece in 2006, according to conservative think tank the Heritage Foundation. South Korea and Japan have been locked in a worsening diplomatic and trade row rooted in wartime history. After Japan tightened its curbs on exports of high-tech materials vital to South Korea's chip and display industries in July, both countries have removed each other from fast-track trade status. South Korea will only consider renewing an intelligence-sharing pact with Japan it decided to terminate in August only when Japan's unfair export control measures are resolved. Vietnam has again accused Beijing of violating its rights after 3 Chinese vessels stopped a local crew from fishing in the country's exclusive economic zone in the disputed South China Sea. Vietnamese media reported the local fishing boat had been operating in an area 112 nautical miles off the coast of central Kinh Hoa province when it was chased away by the Chinese vessels, according to a report. It did not provide further details of the incident or the Chinese vessels, but the report quoted former head of Vietnam's government border committee as claiming that the incident was a violation of the country's sovereignty and jurisdiction over its exclusive economic zone. Vietnam has on many occasions voiced its concerns over the recent complicated developments in the South China Sea, including serious incidents that infringed upon Vietnam's sovereignty. Pham Binh Minh, Hanoi's foreign minister, said during the UN General Assembly session in New York recently.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the channel and want to support, please support on Patreon or PayPal. The details are given below in the description.